If you have ever tried to balance a hot cup of coffee on the arm of your sofa because there is just no room for a proper end table, you know the struggle is incredibly real. That is where this ultra-compact pedestal stand comes into play, and honestly, it might just be the smartest little furniture hack for tight spaces. At first glance, this thing looks more like a modern art piece than a piece of furniture. It features a really cool diagonal cut design on the column, paired with a subtle black wood grain texture on the top. It is incredibly sleek. But what really matters here is the footprint. We are talking about a top surface that is just under 8 inches square. That is barely enough room for a cocktail glass, a TV remote, and maybe your phone if you stack them carefully. It is a dedicated drink perch, nothing more, nothing less. Now, you might worry that something this tall and skinny, it stands just over 24 inches high, would easily tip over. But the designers actually thought this through. They put a weighted metal base at the bottom, bringing the total weight to just over 5 pounds. When you set it down, it feels remarkably planted. On hardwood or tile, it is solid as a rock. However, here is a quick reality check. If you plan on placing this on a super thick, plush carpet, that tiny footprint means it can wobble a bit if you accidentally bump it. It is not going to crash down at the slightest breeze, but you will want to be mindful of where you position it. Putting it together is a breeze. You do not need to dig through your toolbox or spend an afternoon deciphering confusing diagrams. It spins together in just a couple of minutes, which is great for anyone who dreads flat-pack furniture. If there is one minor gripe, it is that the top is made of MDF. While the wood grain finish looks great and feels nice to the touch, you will definitely want to use a coaster. Wet glasses might leave rings over time if left sitting. But for tucked-away corners, next to a deep armchair, or right beside a couch, this little stand does exactly what it promises without stealing your precious floor space.
Check out the video description for updated price. And thank you for watching this video.